Andy, who's a Leicester fan. Andy, good evening.
Right, Andy.
Hello there.
How are you, mate? It was a bad performance in the end. Well, you didn't lose the game, but you was winning 2-0. Some shocking defending from Sion-Chu, and to be fair to Napoli, opened you up a few times. It ended up being a bad night.
Totally agree. I just don't get what Rodgers is thinking. In my eyes, he should be playing a full strength squad and going for the Europa League. I think the last 2 seasons showed that we can't compete with the so-called Big Four in the Premier League and the Champions League. I know we've both years we failed at last attempt, but we're just not at that level. And the way to get into Champions League would be the Europa League, so why not go out full strength? We'd have beat Napoli today with the likes of Tielemans, Maddison, Vardy starting. We'd have beat them, but we didn't. We played a second-string team, and we got what we deserved.
It opens up the question, though. What would you rather? Would you rather get in the top 4 or win the Europa League? Because we asked this question about the FA Cup, and a lot of Leicester City fans said we want to win the FA Cup. Is it different for Europa?
No, I think I'd rather win the Europa League. I don't think having a trophy in that cabinet, whatever trophy is, it's always special. There's teams like Newcastle, Tottenham. They're always fighting for. They always want a trophy. Why not go for a trophy? What does top 4 give you other than Champions League?
Money.
It's not a trophy. Well.
Lots of money and the opportunity to buy better players because it's Champions League football and to put you on the big stage of Champions League. So if you're consistently in it, you'd say you can progress further. That's why teams want to be in the Champions League.
Very true. But if you win it as you win Europa League, you get both.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, it's a good point.
Sorry, can I just ask you, when you say play a full strength team? That's a pretty strong side he's put out, by the way. That's not a team you go, okay, I can see why he's done that against Darlington away in the League Cup. That's a strong team. No? I mean, you're back 4. You're back 4. Bertrand, Vestergaard, Evans and Castagna with Schmeichel behind them.
Yeah.
No? You got Ndidi in the middle of the park with Perez, Iheanacho and Barnes. I mean, where
it is their strongest team.
That's pretty. I mean,
Vardy didn't play.
Bar maybe 1 or 2. We're not talking about wholesale changes here.
No, I agree, Jason. But I feel like I'd rather us go full strength in the Europa League.
You were 2-0 up, though, Andy. You were 2-0 up. You can't say it 2-0 up.
You can't legislate. Legislate for poor defending.
No, but at 2-0 up, Andy, the Leicester fan, would not have phoned up talkSPORT and said he's got his team selection wrong, would you?
Possibly not, no. But I think every fan's the same. Like United fans the other day, when Solskjaer, his first 11 started right, then when they lose up 2-1, it's the wrong team.
It's the subs that he made that everyone had the problem with, not necessarily his team selection.
All right, thanks, Andy. Let's go to Mitch, who's a Leicester fan. Mitch, good evening.
How you doing, gents? You okay?
Right,
yeah, good, mate. Good. It says in here, not happy with Brendan Rodgers. Another one.
The problem is, lads, is Rodgers has done amazing things for us. He's brought, he's moved us on. But the thing what cost us with Rodgers is the thing what ultimately cost him with Liverpool is his arrogance to go against his plan A. And what he's played tonight is, you've just said he's played a quality side. The back 4 with Schmeichel, can't knock that. That's the best way of got an offer at the minute. Because Sion-Chu's not performing.
No.
The new kick on Southampton Vestergaard is a big lad, and
it looks a bit clumsy though, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he got done first. He got done for the first ball every single time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
What my problem with Rodgers is his game management in big games. Tottenham last game of the season. Bear in mind, Chelsea slipped up and let us in. We're 2-1 up against Tottenham. We lose 4-2 because he doesn't see the game out too well. Tonight, we're seeing the game out at 2-1 after letting an absolute shocker of a goal in. He brings Maddison on to see the game out. Maddison ain't the kind of player you bring on to see a game out when you need to get tight. Yeah. I know we weren't at fault for any of the goals or anything, but Rodgers does not like going away from his plan A. And that side he's put out tonight won't even get a sniff at playing on Sunday against Brighton. because he's brought these new players in, whether it's him or somebody else, and he doesn't fancy us. Samore won't start and hasn't started a game this season. Daka he doesn't fancy. Iheanacho was the best player of the second half of the last season. He can't even get a sniff. I could predict his side for Sunday and the game after.
Go on, predict it now.
Right, if Johnny Evans is fit, because I'm not sure what happened with him, if he was resting his legs or if he's picked an injury up or not, if he's took off, but Evans plays every time.
Mm-hmm.
He'll play him at the back with Soyuncu and Vestergaard if he's fit in the back three.
Why would he go back? Why would he go back three?
Brighton.
But to match them.
Match them up.
Brighton started the season well and are a decent side this year. He hasn't got enough pace in there with Vestergaard there. Soyuncu is like Bambi on ice at the minute, and Evans can sort them both out.
Why would he go to a back? I don't get why he would go to a back three against Brighton.
Because we've got good wing backs who can do damage. I agree with it. We have got some of the best full backs in the league.
Has he played three at the back this season so far?
He switched into it. He played it a lot last season, but he's not been able to play this season because of the injuries.
No.
Obviously, we lost Fofana in pre-season.
Right, okay. All right.
You're not convinced?
No. I'm just saying, just watching Leicester this season, I don't remember him playing a back three. Go on, what do you want to...
Can I, as experienced football guys, the problem with us at the minute is, with our choice of centre-halves, who would be your number 2 centre-halves if you were picking the teams for Leicester?
Evans alongside Vestergaard.
Nah,
What, you would play Vestergaard over Fofana?
Sorry, Fofana's injured though. He's broken his leg, right?
No, but I'm saying if you had your choice at the minute of if we had everyone fit.
Fofana and Soyuncu, because I think that last season I thought they was excellent. But Fofana's not fit.
No, but I'm saying the problem is when they are fit, Evans is still leaps and bounds above Soyuncu.
Yeah, Soyuncu's not in my starting 11, but
Soyuncu looks his best when he plays with Evans because Evans dictates him because he's an experienced top centre half.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks for your call.